What's up, guys? It's Benny. Remember that one time where a bunch of treasonous, seditious dorks got together and told members of the military that they shouldn't follow orders from their commander-in-chief? That was a very bad idea, and it's going to potentially lead to handcuffs for many of these members because, well, the Department of War is now announcing major punishments for those involved and promising even more punishment if they continue. I just want to remind everyone that this stupid-ass video,
military and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
Like us, you all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
Look at that. You can refuse orders. Refuse orders. You must refuse orders. Refuse orders, they all say, to the active members of the U.S. military. Now, of course, this is patently illegal. You can't say this, especially if you are one of these individuals who are wearing a uniform or wore a uniform and are retired, like Senator Mark Kelly. And this is what led to the Department of War saying, official statement, the Department of War received serious accusations of misconduct against Captain Mark Kelly. In accordance with the Uniform Military Code of Justice, other applicable regulations through review of these allegations may be initiated to determine further actions, which may include recall to active duty for a court-martial proceeding and other administrative measures. This matter will be handled with compliance military law and proceedings. Mark Kelly is a retiree who remains subject to the UCMJ. This is, of course, Uniform Code of Military Conduct. Applicable offenses and federal law prohibit such actions. Loyalty, morale, good order, and discipline of the armed forces. Any violation would be addressed appropriate legal channels. Well, that escalated quickly. And after 6 weeks of those proceedings, which I might remind you, ended in the seditious six, as they were known, coming up with absolutely no illegal orders that they could name. Remember, the video is like, you can refuse illegal orders. Well, here's Alyssa Slotkin, CIA plant and hack, who won her Senate seat in Michigan under very mysterious circumstances. The CIA is so good at that. Saying, we can't come up with any illegal orders, actually.
Let's talk right now. Do you believe President Trump has issued any illegal orders?
To my knowledge, I am not aware of things that are illegal, but certainly there are some legal gymnastics that are going on with these Caribbean strikes and everything related to Venezuela.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, Venezuela. Oh, that's turned out so badly, Venezuela. Okay. Nicolas Maduro's in chains, getting frog marched through New York City day and night. People of Venezuela are cheering, and they were out here telling Delta Force to refuse orders when they were about to black bag a communist. Okay, enough of this. Here comes the Secretary of War. 6 weeks ago, Senator Mark Kelly, 5 other members of Congress, released a reckless and seditious video that was clearly intended to undermine good order and military discipline. As a retired Navy captain who is still receiving a military pension, Captain Kelly knows he is still accountable to military justice. The Department of War and the American people expect justice. Therefore, in response to Senator Mark Kelly's seditious statements and his pattern of reckless misconduct, the Department of War is taking administrative action against Kelly, retired. The department has initiated retirement grade determination proceedings under 10 U.S. Code 1370 with a reduction in his retired grade, resulting in corresponding reduction in his pay. They've demoted him posthumously. To ensure this action, the Secretary of War has also issued a formal letter of censure outlining the totality of the captain for now. For Kelly's reckless misconduct, the censure is a necessary process step that will replace Captain Kelly's official and permanent military personnel file. Captain Kelly has been provided notice for the basis of this action, 30 days to submit a response. The retirement grade determination process directed by Secretary Hegseth will be completed within 45 days. Captain Kelly's status as a sitting U.S. Senator does not exempt him from accountability and further violations. And this is the part that I really like the most down here. These actions are based on Captain Kelly's public statements from June through December, where he characterized lawful military operations as illegal and counseled members of the armed forces to refuse orders. This conduct was seditious in nature and violated Articles 133 and 134 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Captain Kelly remains subject to his retired officer receiving pay. Okay, Mark Kelly is going to lose rank for his seditious conduct. I mean, this is humiliating. This is as bad as like court martial. I mean, a court martial, they may just be like, no, you know, they may just like, the judge may just say to the jury, nah, we don't really care. We're a left-wing court martial in Virginia anyway, so we like Mark Kelly. We're just gonna let him skate. But when you rip away his rank and his pay, you can just go, you can just do things, right? And so there's Pete Hegseth is just doing things. I still think you should court martial him. Mark Kelly at risk of demotion, cut in military pay over illegal orders video. Mark Kelly is freaking out and losing his mind over this. He's going to get demoted and docked punishment. I like it because it's like sticks, right? It just sticks. In response, Senator Kelly's seditious statements and pattern of reckless conduct, they're taking administrative action. Good. Good. There will be a reduction in his retirement grade and retirement pay for now. For now. Court martial might be next. Very good. I mean, it's not like, you know, so you're saying there's a chance. Right? Secretary of War Pete Hegseth announced that the Department of War has initiated a demotion process. President Trump was talking about the death penalty for sedition. Just a reminder, like they should be very thankful that it's not resulting in where President Trump wanted to take it. Fully convinced that Congress has been briefed on the operation in Venezuela, Mark Kelly would have called up Maduro and let him know about it. Isn't that a fact? Yeah. Well done, Pete Hegseth. Is there anybody who's overperformed his role more than Pete Hegseth? Maybe Marco Rubio? Not that I was a hater. I wasn't a hater. Wasn't a hater. But, you know, Marco Rubio has been around for a while. Pete Hegseth, a Fox News guy. Like, there's no way he could be a good SecDef. Probably the best performing Trump administration hire by far is Pete Hegseth, based on like the deficiency of where people thought he'd be, based on where he actually is. Hegseth just doing great. Mark Kelly is bitching and crying about this. All right, whatever. Shut up. Over 25 years in the U.S. Navy. 4 missions to space. I risked my life for this country and defend the Constitution, including the First Amendment and the rights of every American to speak out. Never expected the President of the United States would attack me for doing just that. Meh. My rank and retirement are things I earned. You know, dude, bro, you told a bunch of uniformed military members to refuse orders. It's literally sedition. By definition. Oh, here's Mark Kelly complaining, whining, therapist. Senator Mark Kelly got busted down in rank for calling on govcrats and members of the armed services to disobey the commander-in-chief. This is called accountability. Cry about it. Mark Kelly wanted Delta Force to disobey Trump's orders. That's exactly right. Congrats to Senator Mark Kelly on his forced retirement. Hi, Private Kelly. Make him a private, please. Come on, do it. Finally, some accountability to treasonous Democrats. Appropriate. Mark Kelly is a hero and a patriot, says Chuck Schumer. Mark Kelly knew something like the Venezuela op was coming and wanted just one part of the operation to refuse an order so he could spike the football on the failure. That's right. It's a great point. They're having a terrible year, and it's only 5 days into 2016. Well done, Pete Hegseth. Let's do more, right? Let's do more. I would love to see major court martials for this. Can't have it. Can't have it. On the flip side, on the bright side, the esprit de corps and the sense of purpose and success among the military has never been higher. All polling shows that. Enlistment rates are through the roof. It's all failing. The Democrats would destroy this country. They would destroy our military. They would. They've proven this so many times. It is such an incredible thing that's happening right now. Train has no brakes. Train has no brakes. Keep it going. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.